Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. I have a gigantic crafting goodiness haul from Dollar Tree for my journaling, for my planners, for my scrapbook, my scrapbooking, and I blacked out on stickers. And we're gonna get into this and hopefully give you some ideas if you do like to scrapbook, if you do like to journal, if you do like to use your planners, things that you can find and use. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink and let's get into this insane crafty haul. And I am just drinking polar seltzer water today, getting the water in. And curbing my Diet Coke addiction. Okay, let's start. I was excited to find these. These were $1.25. These were not $1.50, which was exciting. The possibilities for these are endless, and I'm thinking they are going to be used in tablescapes with candles and greenery and florals, and just all kinds of ideas to use for the holidays. But they are these. They are the balloon hoops. And they look like that. You build them out into a hoop, and this is its stand. And I'm thinking to get styrofoam, to place styrofoam on top, to put battery operated candles on, to put florals around, kind of more than what you see here, to build out really nice centerpieces for tables, for holiday tablescapes. So I did end up getting 2 of those. And then I did grab 2 of these for myself to keep in my purse because my larger planners just obviously don't fit anywhere. I probably have to walk around with a backpack. But I thought these were really nice because they're undated. So you can use them whenever, whether you need to use them in, quarterly planning, yearly planning, monthly planning. These are undated planners by Jot. Absolutely love Jot, and they're beautiful. They're just really simple. And it says, this is the plan. And then inside of them, you can see it's just sort of like, this is the week of, it's undated, so you can do it yourself. There's, you can say the highlight of the week and to-dos. You don't necessarily have to use this for, and there's even like, the month. You can, date your own month for whatever it is that you're doing. This doesn't necessarily have to be a planner for just, work and life and sports and things like that. If you are building your own curriculum to, read up on certain subject matters that you want to get better at. I know I have a thrift haul that's coming that I am actually doing that for myself, for my own job. Or you want this to be your TBR reading list, or, it's something else if you're, tracking your exercise plan, you're tracking, your diet and exercise plan, or the recipes that you want to build out because you're working on your culinary skills. There's all kinds of ideas that it doesn't just have to necessarily be to keep track of dates for like when you have appointments and things like that, even though you can still do that. Something to think about. And then in the craft section, I was so excited to find these. I have my, sort of colored curtains that sit in the front, and then I have the more sheer curtains in the back. And some of the sheer curtains are starting to lose their seam on the bottom is just coming undone with wash and everything like that. These were $1.25. They're by Beacon, and they are fabric tack, and fabric tack can be washable. And so I need to do some minor repairs on my sheer curtains. And I've been in this house for a while, there needs to be regular upkeep and regular maintenance, but to have fabric tack to be able to just, you know, correct some seams on those curtains, yes, until it's time to replace them, I'm so excited. 2 of those. And then I found something for my little guy to try. He absolutely loves playing with Play-Doh. And I thought that we could give air dry clay a try so he can actually make something and it dries and he can paint it and he can, you know, sit it in his room and it's kind of like his artwork. So I did pick up 2 of the Crafter Square air dry clay to try with him, whether it's an animal, whether it's, you know, he makes, you know, some type of like little bowl to put stuff in or whatever. Grab that for him. And then my son isn't the only crafter in the house. My daughter loves to do, you know, sort of like kits and things like that, that it's easy for her to like follow along and you know, make something and be productive. I grabbed 4 of these. I don't know if there were other designs. I'll be on the hunt, the lookout, and she can pick which one she wants. But they are the diamond painting keychains. And my daughter loves to put keychains on her backpacks. So I did end up grabbing the watermelon diamond painting keychain. I grabbed the flower, kind of looks like a hibiscus. I grabbed the lemon. This one might be mine because I love lemons. And then I grabbed, I am not sure if this is a cat or a monkey. I can't tell. Somebody comment in the comments and let me know what you think this is, but it was so cute and I think she'll absolutely love this. So grab that. And then, you know, towards journaling and scrapbook and mixed media projects, I thought these were really pretty. I grabbed just one of the iron-on badges with the sunflower and the butterfly. You can glue those down to paper, and it just gives your, whatever you're working on, whether it's a scrapbook, whether it's a journal, just gives it more depth. So I picked that up as well for that in mind. And then for my littles, I had gone to Dollar General and I had picked up for $1 out of the dollar aisle. I had picked up these magnetic write-on dry erase marker quote bubbles. And my children love to write messages to each other on them. And they're kind of small on the fridge, but they love to play with them and write messages. And the marker, the dry erase marker, also has a magnet that just sticks onto the fridge. Dollar Tree had these, and these are big. These are called reusable memo magnets. And you can keep them together, or you can, they're perforated, so you can, you know, take them apart and put them places if you want to and sort of create a memo collage on your refrigerator. And these are what they look like. Look at those. For $1.25? Uh-huh. Yep, that went in the cart. It did. And then it says like, this one, I don't think this one has any sayings on it, but you can see there on the back, you can see maybe, I don't know if I can bring it close, but it is perforated. You can pull them out and, you know, separate them. And then this one does actually have sayings on it. This one has one that says to do, and the other one says things I'm avoiding. And you can see there on the back, the one that says things I'm avoiding. And again, you can see here better that it is perforated so that it will come out. But I just thought that was so fun, and they can continue to write messages to each other. So grab that. And then I found these, and I'm adding these to the school art supply crafts again, knowing that they're coming. These are all 78 pieces. I got 4 of them, different colors. They are 78 piece poster letters, and I grabbed them in orange and orange polka dot. Those are great. They look like this on the back. Not bad. They are 2.5 inches tall. I grabbed purple lines and straight purple. This is what they look like. And then I grabbed orange, green, and purple solid colors. You can see. And you don't necessarily have to use these for posters. You can use these. I mean, these would be great for scrapbooking and journaling and anything else. And then I got the triangle green and regular green colors as well. And that's what they look like. I love those. So excited. That's going in the art stash. And again, for more art supplies, these were new. These are great colors. They're black, purple, gray, and pink and magenta, it looks like. There's multiple colors. These are 56 count poster stickers, and they look like this. Look at those colors. Everybody can use these with the neutral grays and blacks, and you add some purple or pink in there. I love that. Yes, grab that as well. 2 of those. Put that away in the stash. And then these actually ended up being $1.50 for 3. These are the glitter markers, and they're called glitter outline markers. And the first one I got is orange, purple, and yellow. Looks like this. And then it says on the back the directions: you shake it, then you press it down, you tap it, and then you write. And then I grabbed pink, blue, and green. And you can kind of see here how it looks like it's outlining it. That'll be really pretty for any journaling work you're doing. And then I grabbed these, thinking for planners, for journals, to be able to build pockets with them. And I grabbed several. These are out of Teaching Tree. They were $1.25 a piece. These are called wall borders. But you don't necessarily have to use them for wall borders. You can think outside the box and build pockets on your pages, or, you know, just a side pocket, or you can, you know, line them up 90 degrees and make a full pocket if you want. But I grabbed the red wave wall border. And this has some shine to it. You can kind of see there. I thought that was lovely. I grabbed the silver foiling one with all the pretty like doodle drawings on it. That just looks so cute. 12 pieces in this one. I grabbed the purple silver foiling with flowers and donuts, because who doesn't want a donut? I want a donut. I always want a donut. Looks like this. Grab that. And this is one of my favorites. This is silver foiling with colored polka dots. And they look like colored in doodle polka dots, so to speak. And they look like this. So again, you can cut these out. You can, you know, glue them to a page, to a planner, to a journal, and like basically make a pocket, tuck things into it. And then this one, absolute favorite. I threw this into the cart so fast. Look at the paper clip wall border and all of the different colors. And to be able to actually put it, like stick a paper clip on it, you know, after you create a pocket or whatever it is that you're doing, make a bookmark out of it. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I had to have that. Into the cart it went. Yes. I did end up grabbing 2 paper packs. I couldn't help myself. I've been on a paper pad frenzy. But these are 24 sheets, and they are 6 by 6, and they're just fun colors and designs. It gives you all the designs there. I had to have them. So many possibilities for these to cut apart, to use. And then I grabbed this one. This one's a little different. You can see there's like stars and polka dots and zigzag lines, just all kinds of stuff. Some of these like designs just remind me of Sesame Street, and I just couldn't help myself. Okay, and then the last part of this haul, we're gonna talk about what it means to black out when you see stickers. Yeah, we're gonna talk about what it means. because I blacked out. I haven't seen this many stickers that I've wanted in Dollar Tree in a very long time. And not just like stickers, but like sticky notes that look like stickers. So we're gonna get into it. Buckle up, we're getting into it. These were not in the sticker aisle. These were on an end cap by the cashier register. These are called holographic stickers, and these are sort of part of like that like fun, like nouveau collection stuff of like the glitter pens and like all that kind of like fun, you know, impulse buy stuff that you can get. They're called holographic stickers, and they're stickers to decorate your belongings. And my daughter's been really getting into decorating her water bottles, and she has a birthday coming up, and I just thought, oh, this would be perfect. So I grabbed this one with all of these designs, the cupcake and little juice box, the popcorn. Yes. I grabbed this one because I'm a child of the 90s, and that's Game Boy, yes. The nostalgia, like with the camera and the cassette tape, like can't go wrong. Grab that one. I think she'll love this one the most. These are the balloon animals, holographic balloon animals, and you can see there it shows you how you can decorate everything. Love that. This one with the food, the pizza, riding a skateboard. Like, who thinks of this stuff? I'm here for it. Absolutely love this stuff. And then the outer space one. I love the one with the little planets, and they're like buddies hanging out. Just, who thinks of this stuff? So I grabbed those. I picked this up also out of the teaching tree because I just love the theme. This is how many stickers is it? This is 134 pieces. This is a Get Cozy tea set, holographic stickers. Look at this. Get cozy. The tea mugs and the teapots, and there's like socks, and there's plants. It's like, what is happening? What is happening? I grabbed 2 of these. I had to. 2 of those. And then also from Teaching Tree, oh, there's one more holograph. I grabbed this one. The mushrooms. This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. Look at them. Yes. Grab that one too. This is also a holographic sticker, but I don't necessarily know if it's to decorate anything, but I love these too. I love the Nope and the CD. I just love the nostalgia of these. Absolutely could not help myself. I grabbed these from Teaching Tree for the mushrooms. I grabbed 2 of them. They almost look like lunch pails, but they're like in different shapes. And I loved that one. And the cupcake and the strawberry, loved those. Stick-in planners. I grabbed these from the Teaching Tree. I think the Teaching Tree is just, they've upped their game. They've upped their game. I grabbed the suns, the lightning bolts, and the clouds because I just loved all of their faces. I couldn't help myself. Just could not help myself. I grabbed these as well for putting into planners for reminders. I have fine tipped chalkboard pencils that can write on these, but I grabbed these because I loved the border work, the neon colors around them. Grabbed 1 each of those. And then I grabbed these. These are animals. Loved these. So cute. The Teaching Tree is just, it's where it's at right now. And I'm here for it. And then the last thing from the Teaching Tree are these. These are sticky note sets. But I grabbed them for the smaller notes on the side, and I'll show you. I grabbed them for these. to put into planners. There's a ruler, there's a chalkboard, there's a pencil, and then there's also the longer one for a teacher. And I'm thinking that you can, cut this and you could put this into a really nice, if you don't necessarily want to use this one, but you want to give it away to a teacher, you could cut it off the board and put it into, some type of really nice gift basket with a gift card. That would be really cute. I grabbed this one with the blue ruler, the chalkboard, and a different colored pencil. Again, thinking about, cutting that off and giving it to a teacher. And this one with the chalkboard, the different style pencil, and the coffee mug. What? Yes, I grabbed all of them. I had to. The teaching tree is where it's at. And then another thing that I grabbed for my daughter is like something fun to do. She likes to have kits. These are called Make-A-Face sticker sets. It's a sticker book where you can actually decorate the image. And I grabbed the shoes that you can decorate the shoes. There's 150 stickers, and I'll open it up, and this is what it looks like. How cool is that? And then you can stick it onto a notebook. How cool. Grab that one for her, and I grabbed the ice cream. How fun. They did have, I believe, a car one and a unicorn one, I think. I just didn't grab those. Look at the cupcake. You could put it on a cupcake stand. What? Grab those. And then I would have gotten doubles of this if I could have found it. I've never seen a sticker like this at Dollar Tree. This is a 20-piece floral sticker set, and it's 3D, and the top looks like a puffy sticker, but it's on top of another 3D sticker. This is the coolest thing, these little daisies. And you can, I don't know if you can see that in the light, but they're shiny and they kind of look puffy. Oh man, if I could have found doubles of this, I would have. But I only found one. I looked. Grab that one. And then I blacked out on these. I've never seen these before. These are shaker stickers. Shaker stickers, yes. For your scrapbooks, for your planners, for your journals. I know I sound like a broken record. Possibilities are endless. For cards. They look like this. I grabbed 2 each of them. And you can see there, I'll shake it a little bit. You can see the glitter in it. This one says things like anything is possible, you're living your stories, stars can't shine without darkness. Really cute. This one is more of like, congratulations, best wishes, thank you. I love the jar. The jar says with thanks. You can see them when they shake, the glitter in them. 2 of those. And then this one is for birthdays, like happy birthday, celebrating you, best birthday wishes. Look at those. Yes, I got 2 each. I just could not help myself. I could not help myself. That is everything that I got from this massive craft and sticker haul, blackout sticker haul. Let me know if you are finding some of the things like the new items that the teaching tree is just absolutely making it happen with. I'm so stoked to see what else they come out with. And let us all know in the comments below and what you're planning to use this stuff for. Do you scrapbook? Do you journal? Do you use planners? Do you make cards? All of that kind of stuff. Let us all know in the comments below, and I will see you all on the next go around.